Hi everyone, this is Christine Clifton with Mindful Business Matters, and I want to talk to you today about your business intuition. What is that, you might ask? Business is so practical. We're doing a lot. And often we're doing because other people are telling us we ought to do it. If you're a business owner, think about social media. Everybody out there says you should do all the social media platforms. And then you run out there and you do all the social media platforms and you don't see anything coming from it in your business. And you're like, why? Why didn't that work for me? If you're a professional and somebody tells you you ought to put this in your objective on your resume as you're job searching, it doesn't feel quite right for you, but you do it because they're telling you to do it, and then you're not getting any hits on your resume, that's not working either. Well, here's what happens. We tend to rationalize away our intuition on some of these things that are more in the pragmatic or practical business arena. And often that muscle of intuition gets atrophied. I was actually on a call with some colleagues earlier today, and we were talking about this and how we kind of get cultured away from listening to our intuition. Well, you know, intuition is your connection to your gut, to your inner knowing, to probably what is best next step for you. And we often look towards subject matter experts or people we think know it better than we, or we see them having taken a path and it has worked for them, and so we go to take that path and think it's going to work for us. Of course we think it's going to work for us because that's how it's positioned. Well, you know what? Your knowing is inside of you. And the more that you can really strengthen that knowing, it is going to help guide you to the next best step for you. Whether you're a business owner trying to figure out what kind of marketing you ought to be doing, or whether you're a professional or in job search trying to figure out what the next best step is for you in your career, or the next conversation to have with your boss, or the next networking connection you need to make for your career growth, whatever the case might be. This is an important skill to develop because it's been atrophied so long. We've gotten drawn into all this culture of you should, and oh, the expert says and the guru says to do these things. You know what? Only you really know. It's your path. No one else is walking your path but you. And once you really strengthen this skill, you're going to be able to make the decisions that feel right for you. Now, you might be saying, Christine, I've tried to do that and I don't know how to do it. Well, you know what? Here is the key. Here's the kicker of this video. Probably part of the reason, other than being cultured away, or I also call it rationalizing away our intuition, is that you don't know what you want. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that is often the other reason why you're not hearing your intuition. You see, until you really get a vision of how you'd like your whole life to be, not just your career, not just your business, not just with your family or relationships or volunteering or vacations, it's all of it. Once you have that wrapped around you in the vision of your desired life, that's when your intuition is really going to start kicking in. And see, people of service like us, we often abdicate what we want at the expense of helping others. So we're helping others and we're asking them what they want and we're helping them get what they want, but we haven't taken the time to say, what do I want in my business, in my life, in my family, in my career, whatever it might be. So that is your mission if you choose to accept it. Go forth away from this video, and I want you to spend some real quality time with yourself over the next week and say, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Just ask yourself, journal, vision it, go out for a walk, roll it through in your head, and really embody it, because that's what's going to hone your business intuition muscle, your life intuition muscle. Your relationship intuition muscle is really getting a clear view of what it is you would like your desired life to look like. I call it designing your desired life. So take that time. It's very much worth it. It's going to make your decision making so much easier as you move through and you're receiving the bombardment of what they say you ought to do. You'll be able to sit down, be still, and really connect with that life design and decide for yourself, because it is your path. No one else can walk it for you. You are the only one who's had the experiences, the skills, the knowledgeability that you've collected up till now, and you are the best person to make that decision. This is Christine Clifton with Mindful Business Matters. You know, connection, and the connected conversation expert as I am, connection is also about connecting with yourself, not just with other people, but with yourself as well. And using that as a divining rod, which is what we talked about today. So if you want more information about what I do, go to the link below, which is my website. You can check me out there, or join my communities so that you can see what I'm all about and get more of this good stuff every week. Hope you're well. Christine Clifton, Mindful Business Matters. Bye-bye.